Hello guys, we are here today. I'm Tony Pereira and this is Faz Villa, Greenstar Property Sourcing. We have some fantastic news. We've got a new property within the group that we've just taken on, and it is a fantastic project. You have actually seen this property before us when we did the viewing at this property. We sort of took you through it, but now we are here. Once after acquiring the property, and we're just going to do a little mini interview with Faz here. So Faz, how are you doing? You okay?
Yes, very well. Thank you very much, Tony. How are you?
You're looking excited. Obviously, you got your new property.
Yeah, I've got keys now.
Yeah, got 2 keys, and obviously it's a new property in the group as well. So fantastic news there. So what we'll do is, obviously we've had a tour of the place previously. We'll do some questions on the process, and you can fill us in on your magical skills and how you acquired this property. Yeah, is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. Let's go inside now. Let's do that. Achievement on this property. I know you had a few people that you were kind of I don't want to say fighting against, but yeah, you were up against in terms of competition, and you managed to secure it. So just give us a rundown of the process and what you had to do, and who initially this property came through, and just your thoughts and advice in general to people at the moment who are trying to do this sort of thing at the moment.
Yeah, this property actually came from another sourcer who I acquired a few properties from over the last few months.
Sure.
And there were maybe 5 or 6 people that were looking at this at the same time, and I wanted to get ahead of the competition. I wanted to wipe the competition out. I wanted to be the go-to person for this particular project. I just feel that the numbers works for me. This particular property it got a lounge. We're actually in the lounge area at the moment. This is the lounge. It's got 2 kitchens. It's got 2 bathrooms. It's got 3 toilets. The complete building. There is 6 rooms in the property itself. So we've got 2 on the ground floor, and we've got 3 upstairs. That's 5, and then we're in the lounge as well at the moment, which is room number 6. But we've got this open space here as well, which we potentially could use as a room, but it's unlikely that we're going to go there, and we might as well just keep it as an open lounge because there's quite a good space here, and then attached to the building, which has got the second kitchen, is a 1-bedroom stroke 2-bedroom flat, which the only thing it needs is a shower room. And my plan is to put a shower room in there and rent that out, including bills, for about maybe £1,400 or £1,500, and then rent out 5 rooms in the house, and there's 5 doubles, and the average rent for a double is around, I would say, in this current climate, is about £650. So if you did the numbers on that, that'll take you to about 3,250 plus the 1,500 quid for the flat. So the flat has got 2 rooms. So you could have done it as a 7-bed HMO, but then of course that would require planning. And I just think that the 4,250, that's where the 3,250 plus the 1,500 quid, the numbers would work out to be 4,750 or thereabouts, approximately. If we took, say, we took out £500 or £600 out for the bills, that comes to 4,750, comes to 4,1 or 4,250. somewhere around there, and you know, the rent to the landlord is 2.6, you know, so 2.6 minus 4,250 will equate to 1650 roughly, thereabouts, profit, I would say, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but about 1600 quid, 1650 is what I'm looking at in terms of profit on this, you know, once it's fully, you know, obviously we put an HMO application in, you know, it's got the 5 doors already, it's got emergency lighting, so, you know, we just have to do the standard basic stuff. How it came to me, and my negotiation, how I got past the competition was quite straightforward, is because the property originally was advertised for 2.4, and I offered 2.6 for 5 years, you know. And that, you know, there was no way other people were going to offer anywhere more or anywhere less. Anywhere more. They were only going to offer less. So for me, I thought, well, the only way is to offer more, because money talks at the moment, and no one is money motivated, like most people are these days. So that was the only way for me to get this property, and I knew with me, my strengths, lettings, management, and rent guarantee, I could actually achieve what I wanted to do on this particular project. You know, so in fact, I've taken another property in Edmonton, which I'm still waiting to pick up keys, which will probably take me about. I'm due to pick up keys on the 1st of April on that one. But we'll talk about that one, you know, once I've picked up keys. But on this particular project, it's in a great area, it's great transport links. It's like 5-minute drive into Hounslow, it's 5-minute drive into Whitton. It's very close to the M4, very close to Heathrow Airport. I think it's a fantastic area, actually, and I've just been speaking to the neighbours today, and they're all very loving and
very friendly neighbourhood, isn't it? Yeah.
Very friendly, and they all look out for each other, and it's great, you know. And so I'm going to now, you know, get all of the furniture and bring in an interior designer that can help me kit out the rooms. I'm putting there what I need to attract the clientele that I'm looking to attract, which is going to be professionals.
Yeah, we saw previously you had a bit of a sneak preview as to your negotiation.
Yeah, so in terms of the negotiation, I offered to put in a HMO application. I offered to invest my own money for that, you know, and I asked for 2 months rent-free period with a nil deposit. I didn't actually achieve 2 months rent. I achieved 6 months rent-free on this and a nil deposit, so which means deposit replacement insurance facility that I've organised. So for the next 6 weeks, I don't have to pay any rent to the landlord. You know, I just have to get on with it. And why will we use the funds or the money that comes in from the tenants to help with the furnishings, plus the work that's required for the HMO work, you know. So yeah, I'm going to do 2 rooms by 2. So we do 2, complete that, and then work on the next 2, and then work on the next 2, you know. So I'm going to gradually stage it over. I've got my team who's advertised the property now, so hopefully I'll have some viewings lined up for me this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this project. You know, it's about an hour and a half from where I live, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. No. Just made friends with a local handyman today. You know, I've made friends with a local interior designer today. You know, so if you've got the right team in place, then and you've got the right system in place, you know, then you can run it from far afield. You know, so yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to this challenge, and you know, onwards and upwards.
Fantastic. fantastic work there, Faz, and yeah, we look forward to the next project that you're doing. You've already given us a bit of an idea of where that is. So yeah, so YouTube, do subscribe, like, and if you do like the content that we're providing, give us a comment. Let us know how we're doing, because we'd love to see that. And if there's anything you want us to get back on, we can do that as well. But yeah, fantastic, and thanks again, Faz, and yeah, all the best.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
next one. Cheers.
I don't build houses. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in
Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself, obviously, because I don't know you from, you know, your background, or, you know, what your speciality is, or, you know, how busy are you? Have you got a lot of stuff going on at the moment?
Well,
are you looking for work? What's your...
Obviously, we are always busy because it's we're living in an economic crisis, so nothing was moving last year.
Right.
And now we're back to moving forward. So
Right.
I would say that, well, we're working all year long. It will be different type of projects. Sometimes, like, we will have a bathroom refurbishment, or it will be double extension or loft conversion. It could be anything, basically anything about getting bigger houses or refurbishment of houses, and as well exterior. Andre doesn't have yet the website, but I'm doing it, and you'll be able to see as well what he's doing about patio or roofs or whatever. Yeah.
Right, okay. But your strength is...
Interior designing, interior architecture.
Your interior designing stroke architecture.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. We could have some conversations, not only for this area, but maybe in another area, you know. How are you for travelling to places like North London, etc.?
As long as you're making money and it is fair. I told you from the beginning about the money, remember? Yeah. As long as it is fair for us, we're going everywhere.
Okay.
If you have a project, a good one in March, or Venice or whatever, we'll go there. It's fine. As long as it is fair for us, we will not like sell ourselves for cheap, because we're good at what we are doing.
Right.
But we're gonna do it right. And
Right.
for example, I will not just tell you, oh, this color will look nice and that's it. I will present it in 3D, showing you, saying you where to outsource what, quantity, material, manufacturers. So everything is by the book.
Yeah.
As long as it is a two-way road.
Yeah. So for me, it's very important. Reliability, very, very important. Two is commitment, focus in the job. Yeah. Okay. And price. These are the things that are important for me. Obviously, any handyman or builder or anybody that I work with, they want the maximum, yeah, and I want to pay the other end, the other extreme, yeah. So what we do is try and find a win-win in the middle, yeah. So you're happy, yeah, and I'm happy.
For sure,
yeah?
as I said to you, we are very good in terms of price. So it is absolutely, in terms of ratio, price and quality and education, you cannot expect high education for cheap. And I will never leave my house for cheap, that's for sure. We have enough clients to work even when everyone is like, oh my God, it's COVID, we cannot work. We are working, so we are not like thirsty for new clients. I will work if it's worth it, otherwise I will not do it at all.
Right.
Because we can work, for example, on Andre's background, he was working as well for the TFL, for example. They keep calling him to asking him to come for this or that, to send some of his guys for this or that, which means that we have several sectors where we are doing our best and I think excelling in it. So we're not depending on only one aspect of the job. But when it is fair and as well, like, my price will be my price, that's for sure. There's still negotiation. It's a two-way road, but it's not like extremely low that would never happen.
Right.
However, you talk about commitment, dedication, reliability. When you're spending the money wisely for that kind, with those kind of qualities, you have it then.
Absolutely.
You see what I mean?
Absolutely.
So as long as we agree, and we're not working as like, we are not rip off. Because for example, Andre's guys, so we are working together. We're not paying them basic wages. That's why when we're saying to them, leave East London to go like recently Farnborough, they will do it and arrive on time because they have fair wages.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I have other projects.
Yes.
Yeah. So you know, let's focus on this project at the moment. You know.
Good to have
Let's build a relationship. Let's build and develop our
business
relationship. You know, so business relationship. So let's see how it goes. You know, obviously the price needs to be right, and the timescales need to be right, and you know, and if we can find a way to work with each other, you know, I'm open. You know.
Yes.
You know. So let me show you around and the house now.
Yes.
What we've got here on the ground floor is 6 rooms plus a lounge.
In the ground floor of the whole property, 6 rooms.
In this property,
In the property, 6
we've got 2 stories, 6 rooms,
Yes.
and a kitchen and a and we've got 2 bathrooms and 2 showers.
Okay, so 1 bathroom
2 toilets.
each floors.
So I'll show you around in a second. Okay, so that's this building, and then at the back here, I've got like 2 more rooms, which, you know, it could be a flat. Yeah. Okay, so we've got in total, we've got 8 rooms.
Yes.
In total, 6 here and 2 at the back. There's a separate kitchen there.
You're aware about all the change of use, the legal part.
So let's not go into detail right now.
Yes.
Let me first of all show you around.
Yes.
Yeah. You get a feel for the property. Yeah. And then we'll talk about how we can, what we can do.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.